This is the third week in a row this has happened. And it hadn't happened once in the 14 months prior, but it's happened every week since I had that dose of what I think is COVID. Now this morning, as usual, I had a proper full-scale official poo before setting out on my journey here to the Yard of Dreams. Everything's fine, no problem, until I have lunch. And then within 20 minutes, Mr. Brown and his entire family are at reception, demanding attention. Oh dear. This is not going to be pretty. Especially, as the door doesn't properly lock with that frankly unwelcome element of jeopardy to the proceedings. All right, I'll see you on the other side.
The YouTube channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boaty.
To make YouTube videos with...
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
I might give it an hour or two, if I were you. Oh, sweet Jesus. That's actually changed the way that I walk. What's that?
Radio hedge.
Oh dear. The Who Pinball Wizard?
The Who.
Well, if you were watching the video from earlier, or which may possibly form part of the lunch video, I'm not absolutely sure yet, you would have heard Mustard say that he hadn't had his morning poo today, and that often when he missed out on his morning poo, he kind of didn't require one for the rest of the day. But that has proved not to be the case, as around 6 to 7 minutes ago he marched off to the lavatory of last resort, clutching his portable electric telephone in order to drop some kids off at the pool. So yeah, it's just you and me, guys. It's just you and me. We've been doing a bit of fiddling with the mighty Deric, and I can claim this fix actually. Oh, he's here. Oh, I thought he was still on the throne, but no, look, he is here. Yeah, walking somewhat strangely, but then you would if you'd just done what he has. So yeah, the boot wasn't opening, but we fixed that, and I can claim to have been an integral part of that fix. We've had a look at the cigarette lighter. Don't know if any of you can figure this one out, but the fag lighter, it works as a cigarette lighter. Put it in, press it in, it gets hot. It would light your cigarette. But if you try and put one of those chaps in there to charge your portable electric telephone, it won't work. Now, why could that be?
Because it's broken.
It's not broken because it lights fags.
Yeah, but if it doesn't do the other job it's supposed to do, it's still broken, isn't it?
Well, technically, it wasn't supposed to do that job. Technically, it's doing the job that it was originally supposed to do.
Well, I'll leave it alone then.
I can't charge my phone, you great numpty. Now, the other thing that I need to tell you about Deric is, right. Now listen closely, because I'll be asking questions later. Now, last night, was it last night or the night before?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Right. Within the last 2 nights, we had a torrential downpour, the sort of downpour that comes once a decade. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was a thunderstorm as well, but the force of rain was just idiotic. You know, I mean, you couldn't see. You literally couldn't see. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those exams again that makes me feel very uncomfortable. Oh, fuck it, oh, both hands. Oh dear God. Do you mind, please? Noisy boy. Right, and I hit some flash floods and went through some, there was some splashy. Now, as you probably know, what I thought was just a slow car was a kind of a faulty car. Until you hit about 3,500 RPM, Deric has had zero power. I mean, he won't get up a hill. You know, you're down to first gear and walking pace on even a gentle slope. Now, since the water bit, then he's been driving pretty much as he should do. Properly quick car, much more like Eric.
No, it's not.
Right, apparently no it isn't.
Well,
but
it isn't, it's nothing like it.
Okay, well, it's a lot quicker and more proper than it was.
It was, yeah.
And, but...
Let's not exaggerate.
Yeah, I know, you've told me a million times about that. But the downside of that is that when he's in any way cold, even if he's just been left for a little while, then he coughs and splutters and he doesn't want to go. Once he gets going, he's good as gold, he's brilliant. So Mustard is taking off the kaleidoscope to fully inspect it.
Inside here, inside there, that you won't be able to see, is a small resistor.
Oh.
Okay?
Resistance is futile.
And what that does is something I can't explain without being really boring.
Right.
So I won't.
Right.
Also, I don't really know how to explain it properly.
Right.
Yeah. So that, I reckon, is what is at fault.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So could we jiggle it a bit?
Well, I wanted to make sure that you can actually see it, because you're not supposed to touch that resistor thing there.
The one you've just touched?
I haven't touched it.
Right, okay.
I've just put my finger in next to it.
Right. So you're allowed to put your finger in next to it, you're just not allowed to touch it.
Well, I wonder
it's like a date when you were 16, isn't it?
Yeah. But anyway, the chances
Do you remember the first time you touched a lady's private parts?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What did you think?
What a fantastic way this video of yours is going.
Yeah, so...
What a... Excellent.
You know, it's odd how many of my videos seem to go down this route.
Isn't it?
And the common factor amongst them all is you.
Yeah.
I reckon you're a pervert. Oh, look, everybody. It's Fanny. Fanny with the fringe on top.
Oh.
Fanny,
Oh, shite.
Fanny, Fanny with the fringe on top. Yes, Fanny, Fanny, Fanny with the fringe on top. Wasn't that a film? Wasn't there a film with a song, Fanny with the fringe on top?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat would sure smell sweet as the sun comes shining through the rain. Oklahoma, every day my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky.
Louder.
We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when they say, oh, yippee, yippee, yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-O-H-A-M-A, Oklahoma. So was that really a film then? Or did I just imagine all that?
You imagine the song?
I didn't! That's a real song! I starred in the musical.
It is a musical, but I don't know if it's a film as well.
When the corn is as high as an elephant's arse.
Are you still recording this?
Yes. Why, did you want to say something privately between us?
We've done all that, haven't we?
Pretty well. Oh, Oklahoma, every day my honey lamb and I sit alone and pork.
Key.
Hey?
It's a key in the ignition.
Possibly.
It is.
It is. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. He stirred the petrol and he started to go. Oh, should that be happening? There's a gigantic fluctuation. That fluid there.
Vibration.
Oh, vibration, right. I may have dislodged the grill slightly.
Still slow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not revving like what it should.
No.
And I knew that was grammatically incorrect and I did it on purpose.
Did you?
Yeah.
So, what we could do is what you're not supposed to do.
What, jig a little bit?
No, just take it off and bridge it.
What is it?
The air mass flow sensor.
Oh, you think that's a fault?
Yeah.
Right. Is that what you did on Eric? Doesn't that make the car substantially faster?
Yeah.
Right.
But it also makes it use more fuel.
Right.
Whereas that one.
We like substantially faster, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Hey? Oh? Hey? Oh?
If only you could see what he looks like while he's doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Right, well, let's think about it. Well, I've just cogitated. That would be a great channel name, wouldn't it? What a great name for a channel.
What we can do then is we can bridge it, test it, and then put it back afterwards.
Okay.
We could do that.
Right. Right, and at this point, darlings, I'm going to quite frankly put you down, because in my other hand I'm holding a cigarette that is as yet unsmirked, and I want to smirk it. And it looks like the captain has got a cup of tea, so we will have there will be a short intermission, and in just one moment Joseph Lloyd will be around with a selection of ice creams and popcorn. Thank you so much. See you soon.
I've never seen so many wildflowers. That's all right. If listening to the birds,
Just in time for the archers. Perfect.
Good for you. That's the thing. I'm trying to do something every day, even if it is just having a cuppa in the garden.
Beth.
It's tough though. Barely any downtime at work, which means when I get home, all I want to do is crash on the sofa. As for getting up the next day, normally I'm in such a rush to get out the house, I have to take my coffee with me.
Right. It will be interesting to see how Deric gets up the hill now. If you think back to the video with Mustard, I was down to first gear, and even in first gear he was struggling a bit. I suspect he might get up there a little bit more easily this time, but we will see very shortly. I do love this little bit, really do. I think if you have a look to the left, just here at the end of the bridge, there are cottages up that path there. Imagine living there. Gosh, that would just be fabulous. Really would. And I love this church. Hello Jesus, how are you today? It's only polite, isn't it? Will the taxi be at home? I wonder. Oh, breathe in. Yes, he's at home. Oh, bicyclist. Blimey, Carrera. There's a blast from the past. That's that was a 1987 team jersey. Oh, it's a shame we're going to be stuck behind a van. Okay, I am in second. Now there's no way I'd have ever got up here before. Just get on the steep bit, plant my foot. Oh. I can't properly show you because obviously there's the van up ahead, but it's a very, very different experience. It stayed twirling along in second, then we've got a bit of a gap now. Right, flat out in second. Oh! That's a bit different, isn't it? Now pulling cleanly in third from below 2000 RPM. Yeah, this is night and day difference. Hey sheeps. Fabulous evening again. This little section here should be really quite glorious. Oh gosh, busy there. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. We need to come and have lunch here one day. This COVID thing still hasn't let go of me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gosh. you're enjoying this. Now this is the epitome, or epitome, if you prefer, of the notion of England's green and pleasant land. Tonight, it's very green and very pleasant. And it's now eyes left for the Freelander of broken dreams. Our broken brethren, we salute you. Oh, fabulous old transit. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is me, and I'm testing. Testing, baby. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Boats would like to express his heartfelt appreciation to his amazing channel members. Alan Searle, Project MGF, Rosé Chicks, Chef Daniel, The Greenwood, Typhoon Cat, Richard Mahon, Dinosaur Dad, Car Crazy Norwegian, Tricia Alderman, Mickey Jeffries, Jimmy Quinn, Neil Gibbon, Classic Wheels Wells and the lovely Joe Cox. Your support means the world to him, you're all fucking legends and he thanks you from the heart of his bottom. Thanks also to everyone who supported the channel in other ways with super chat, super thanks or just by watching the videos and leaving your knob alone when the advert come on. See you on the next video. Oh, and I'm not wearing any panties.